Now as I explained, I was just going to go through and build 8 more generators, and they're all hooked up. You can see the water's pumped to them all, the coal is going to them all, but they're not powered on yet, and there's a big reason why. Generators don't power until they're connected to a power circuit, and that means connecting it to a power pole and interconnecting them to other circuits. And one reason why I haven't done it yet as well is I wanted to go through and show you the process of upgrading this miner and this conveyor belt to Mark III so it can handle the extra output required. And the other thing in particular here is down the end here we've got 3 more water extractors, and they are connected on their own circuit along with these other water extractors. So if you remember from before, the last time we set this up, these 2 whole generators provide the infrastructure power for making sure that the water and the coal are delivered to the generators. Without this, it causes, well, in my opinion, it makes things a lot easier, and when you have power issues like I have right now, getting the power up and running again is dead easy because this is always running. So what we need to do now is upgrade this miner over here. I've had a double lookout tower so we can get a good view then. Okay, so this is still Mark II, and from there it's Mark III. So we need, because if you remember correctly, these 8 generators required 120 coal per minute. So this whole line now needs to be 240 a minute. Now the Mark III conveyor belts can carry 270 resources per minute. And with the Mark II miner upgrade, we will be able to get up to 270. But we're only going to go for 240 because every coal generator requires 45 coal per minute to run. So there's no point in trying to get the extra 270. I have got in my inventory here 2 portal miners, and what you can actually do is upgrade the miner by just hovering on the miner itself. And now you've upgraded to Mark II. What actually happens is that the extractors that you had, the power shards you have, need to be re-added to the machine, and off it goes. So now we have 240 coal per minute being delivered. Now if we go down here, as soon as I hook up these coal generators to the power network, everything will be running as per normal. This power line here, this is the current trip power line, and that runs all the way back to my main base. So I will, as I've done before, connect using the fence here and that one there. This is how I'm going to get my power. So pretty much, well, as soon as I add, we'll just do 2 just to demonstrate. Where are we? Sorry. You can hear that one spun up straight away as soon as this is connected to a power pole. And if we have a look now, you can see if I pull the circuit breaker, I've already got that extra power coming in from those generators. All of those kick back on, so the power is now working back at my base. So I just have to hook up these remaining ones, and we will now have, I won't have doubled my power, because remember 2 of my generators were used to power the coal miner and the water extractors. So we need to just double check that our mathematics are correct on that as well. So we now have the water extractors are 60 megawatts each. Sorry, 20 megawatts each. We have 6 of them now. So that's 120 megawatts on extractors. The coal miner itself, that power has changed now because it's a different variant of the miner that has been overclocked as well. So let's go and have a look. This one will consume 36.4 megawatts. So we had 6 times 20 is 120 plus the 36.4 is 156.4 megawatts to power all of this infrastructure. And we have 2 generators here that can only power 150 megawatts, so we actually need to take off the grid one of these generators and add it to my critical infrastructure power. So now we have 225 megawatts. That covers, when this gets loaded down, the whole critical infrastructure. And you might think that's a waste, but very shortly, because we have 4 coal nodes here in total, I'm going to add this setup 3 more times, and we will have so we're going to need to power those critical infrastructure machines as well. So, we're going to need to have another 9 water extractors, I think. No, 1, 2, 6, 18 more water extractors, 3 more miners, so it starts to have a lot more.